This rope's pretty stiff. Hold on to it. Yeah, this is it. This is where cross the line. Yep, I'll pull the there. You pull it, yep. You leave it on your waist, keep it high in your waist. Put my hand. Yep, I'm gonna pull it. Good? I don't like that. It's a free fall situation. We went on this trip to explore. We've done several mine exploration trips in the past. This one was just to build off of those, go deeper into the mines, see really what we could find out there.
I knew Death Valley, I knew the temperatures, I knew we were doing some mines, but I had really no expectations, and I was just excited to go and survive the heat.
In years past, we've been to Death Valley and only happened to come across these mines accidentally, and they were only short ones, maybe 40, 50 feet at most. We knew that there were some out there, some that were worth dedicating an entire trip to. That's what this trip was.
Being the summer in Death Valley was an awesome challenge to have, something that we could experience that not many people have. And not only did we just not go experience the heat, we explored in the heat.
The resources that we have to find out where they are very limited.
Everyone's pretty secretive about these. Jordan specifically had messaged one of the people that had been there, asked him for the location, and they told him no. We really didn't have any specifics on where we were going.
We stocked up on supplies, which we knew we were going to need regardless of if we broke down, so we were prepping for an emergency and just prepping for the trip.
We knew going into this first mine that it was a paved road to a 2-track, and then we were going to have to hike the rest.
The trail, as far as we knew, was drivable, but we didn't know how far it would be drivable, so we wanted to be good on time and make sure that we would be prepared for what we need.
It was an easy ride in up until we were getting a couple miles out from the mine. It started getting a little rougher, slowing down a little bit with that Jeep.
I knew that we were going to be on an ungraded trail. I didn't know if we were going to hit big gullies or anything through that. I was kind of expecting us to just get blocked somewhere by where it had gotten washed out. We kind of were able to push our way all the way up until the main trailhead, which happened to be a run from water down the mountain.
We got closer than we had expected, but had to stop nonetheless and hike out the rest.
Temperature reading, 124.
That final hike from the vehicle to the actual mine was less than a mile. We're moving pretty slow just because of the terrain, because of the heat.
We hike up loose gravel, unbearable heat, lots of water consumption.
The trail was not flat, it was not comfortable. It wasn't super steep at first, and then we hit the initial ascent to the mine, and that was where it got super intense.
I gotta cool this off.
The water? Yeah.
Hiking up to it, you can see it. It's coming to fruition.
Made it up to the entrance of the mine. We were pretty beat. We're all geared up, ready to rock. Jordan's got the cameras out. We have all of our headlamps on, gears ready to roll. We start walking, and it was awesome.
Ryan, can you see that side? Oh, yeah, there you go. Ryan, we got another path up here.
The first stretch of mine was just unbelievable. Looking at the old wood beams that have been up there for over 100 years, thinking about the history, the miners that were up here actually doing the work was incredible.
Walk down the first 60 feet, there's a hard right turn, and you go down that turn, make that turn, dead end.
That's where it ends. It's just the roof came. Did you go through there? You can't. Oh, you can go through it. Did you go through there? I went up there. There's nothing else up there. Yeah, and then there's no support and it's caved in. So I was like, this.
We traveled so far to make this trip happen. We needed a big hitting mine. We needed that one.
After we woke up in the morning, we packed all our gear, threw our gloves on. There was this big metal cable, and we were able to use that to work our way down the steep descent from the 4 mine.
I think we take one of these empty ones, we cut it off like right here, fill it with ice, taking a gallon of water, dump it over the ice, let it cool off, and then be dumping that water, cold water, into your iced up Yeti. Cold water in, so it's not just
burning up,
burning through.
Yeah, transferring all the
cooling. You're trying to cool off the water as much as possible before dumping it into our stuff.
Like if we punch it forward, there's a rock that
It's going back. We'll stay out of the car. Shut that door. Forward, stop. Stop, you're gonna lose your top. Yep, send it. You're back. I think you got it. Going your left. Drivers, yep. Nope, yep, straight here. Stop. Yep.
And I don't want to come down on that one.
I don't want you to drop on that.
Yeah. But Ryan,
Yeah, your back tire is going to start riding up on that. It's going to drop on the back. Yep. You're good. Cut this way. Okay. Keep going. Cut a little bit, driver, and hit it. You're up on top, you're good. Keep going. All right, I think we're past it.
I'm locked and loaded.
we see the mine for the first time, and it's unreal. You get that feeling, that excitement, see that opening, and you're like, we're going in. We're going in.
No door.
No, that's the dynamite belt. Usually they have a vault where they store big mines and vaults where they store dynamite. I think a cave in.
Do you see that on the back wall? Remember that there's some vertical somewhere in here.
I'm looking at one that goes up pretty high. Oh crap!
Keep the light on it.
There's so much going on up there. I'm just thinking about possibilities, what this mine could be. This one has a breeze, which means it's getting the air intake from somewhere, and just that's an idea. There's a source, there's a location we gotta find, but still there's the mystery of the unexplored.
Oh, it's just a band. What does it say? The dynamite bin? I mean, it's just collecting stuff. like the ore. This is a shaft. This is all built going up. You look up in there, and all those screws goes up.
A crazy thing when we enter is that there's so many routes. There's so many chutes. There's so many just branches to this tree that we have entered underground. And as we, hit a tunnel, we take that tunnel to where it ends and we head back to our next option. Well, that tunnel led to a branch, which led to a branch, which led to another branch, which had 5 branches.
Holy crap. How far does that go?
You can see the next level.
Oh my gosh.
I got the other side too.
One of the things we found was a mine shaft, but really what it looks like what they would use to transfer the materials from an upper level to a lower level.
We decided that it was worth trying to go up because we didn't know what to expect from the day. And sometimes you don't go back to places like that.
I think I'm good. I'll just grab onto these. This is gnarly.
That ore chute was not necessarily designed for people to climb in, so there weren't any actual climbing materials other than just the rock and different wood structures that were built on the ore chute.
In my pack.
I was working my way up and I hit a pretty vertical spot that I was able to barely make it past. The next obstacle, my reach wouldn't get to the next peg. So I couldn't keep 3 points of contact safely. I deemed it not worth taking that risk and I started working my way back down.
On the main level, we only had one more tunnel to explore, and this was kind of seemed like our one shot to get up there. We kind of set back off as our company headed down the mine shaft, and that's where we found the ladder.
Got this light off for you?
No.
How you feeling? Good. It feels good.
When you find the ladder chute, in one moment we can understand that there's a whole nother side of this mine that we were completely unaware of.
You can see there's 2 other levels, at least. You can see that from what you were in? Outside. Oh, outside.
Yeah.
So this is the one other level, and then there's another one directly above that one. Can you see the end? 3 more flights. And you got there's no support under some of these sides. Alright. I'm hanging on to the 2x4. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm testing the rungs before
The beginning of the mine, the first level was all essentially hallways. And we get to the second level and now it's like caverns and passageways.
Put your hand in the metal hole. Oh, yeah. Yeah, flat checking here. Yep, this is the other side of that sketch here. Yeah. So we know where the pipe goes. Follow the pipe? Follow the pipe?
We were definitely hundreds of feet underground horizontally. We knew that there was just a ton more to it. Time ended once we got inside the mine. All of us were just focused on the mission of exploring it.
Secondary exit. We've made it here. Secondary exit.
A stark contrast to the first level. There's a new potential danger. There were just open holes in the ground that we'd come across. You'd be hiking, trekking along, you got your flashlight, you're not really focused on the ground. And I remember seeing the first hole in the ground.
All right, what are you looking for, Spence? Over here, and then do a U-turn. Ready? Okay. That's deep. Maybe I have to put a mattress over it. What do you guys want to hit first?
Want to go left
Again, come back.
Left, middle, right.
Left, middle, right.
Other two.
That's sweet.
Fluorescent spray.
So they did have spray paint. What's the grade on it?
Ammonium nitrate, fuel oil. You mix that with diesel fuel, that'll could be like off a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be like. Is that? Is he opening that up? Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! Do not go on me. See that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So we still have.
So we need to explore the rest of this level and then go up here.
Yep.
Realizing that mine shaft 1 and 3 are a big loop, and then mine 2 is a dead end, we can understand how the network functions on this portion of the mine. And then on this portion of the mine with 4, 5, and 6, we'll go down 4, realize that goes way further, and before we get too deep there, we'll come back, check 5 and 6, realize that might be a small loop, and then we'll continue down in the 4th channel.
Dude, back up.
I felt that move under me.
And that's so deep and narrow.
Are you going down there?
No.
I'm not.
Take a look.
Yeah, I'm not getting near that thing. I'd stay pretty far back from that, Spence, because that goes that way.
Okay.
The shaft. A rope and a ladder.
Is it a small ladder? That circles around.
You said what?
Is it a rope and a ladder?
Rope and a ladder.
Yeah, that circles around.
You said it circles around to, like, to that other room?
Yeah, to the giant
It
one.
goes down like 50 feet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe it goes somewhere else.
Watch your step.
Yeah, I can't see how far it goes because it goes down an angle and turns.
Should we try that one?
It's up to you guys. I'm down.
We didn't come all the way here not to.
Oh,
man.
Yeah.
Who's going first on this
We're on the second level, right?
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
What's it look like? How deep?
At the end of, it just stops at the end of this ladder. It's like an 8-foot ladder.
Okay.
The scariest thing is that when I look down this mine, it looks really familiar.
We hit what I would say is a roadblock in the mine where it wouldn't have been safe for any of us to go across this area. It was just far enough that you couldn't jump it, and you wouldn't even really want to jump it just in case. We decided we had the gear, we had ropes and everything, so we hooked a rope up to a safe support, threw it across, and then used that to cross a board over this chute that went down who knows how far. It was a drop.
Very many people have been on that side.
This flashlight's gone if I fall. Oh, man. Okay, we're clear.
Oh, big one.
Yeah.
Who's Spencer's bag? Spencer's bag.
So we make it over the pit, and the environment of the mine changed drastically. The main frame of the mine increased in size.
All right, let me run up there and then work our way back.
Well, have we looked down here yet?
Yeah, there's a ladder also that goes up like a half level.
I'll come. Let me stay with you guys. Okay.
Ooh, I don't like this ladder very much. This one. Yeah. Then up there is going to be dead end.
There's footprints here.
Oh! It's a dead end. I think it probably goes up and through. Let's go back to that one spot and check it out real quick. And this is more of a cement one.
Somebody come up here and check this out.
This is different, Chris.
No, I think it loops
I haven't
around.
seen that.
I think it loops around, right?
Yeah. Okay. Back here?
Yep.
55 down up there.
Got it.
Hey, where are you guys standing?
Right on the top of the ladder.
Can you stand where I can see you?
Yeah. Right here?
Yeah, I want to try. There's a shaft that's going this way, I think. I want to make sure I don't throw a rock on you guys.
Class A. Yes, on it, Ryan. So, look at, that's the shaft that he was trying to throw it into.
Right there.
Yeah. Put your bags on your back.
Ryan, hold on.
Are we gonna head back to a ladder chute?
Don't touch me, Chris. Okay.
You're not gonna knock those pieces off.
Save them.
Yes, knock those.
At this point, we mapped the first level. We mapped level 2, and we had climbed and meandered our way up to level 3. We come across a down shaft with a ladder, and we're all looking at it, and it's sketchy.
How much are we going to trust this metal wire?
I don't think I trust it. Which one? Put the rope around it? Not a chance.
That beam, that center beam.
The ladder drop was 75 to 80 feet down. We had a 100-foot rope and we threw it down and there was not a whole lot of rope left.
I can't see.
I can't either.
It's all the way on the ground.
Beautiful.
It's probably like 25 feet extra.
Awesome. I don't know if I trust that beam. This rope's pretty stiff.
Make it square. There, make it square like that. So.
Come the way. We hooked the rope up to the beam, ran it through my harness, and then Ryan and Chris got the other side of it.
I don't like that. It's a free fall situation.
Like a big free fall. Yeah.
This is
You guys good?
Yep.
Are both of you holding it?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, this feels interesting. You can give me a little rope.
Yeah.
Hold up.
My shirt's twisting into it.
I gotta be behind you.
Okay.
Good spot. Okay.
Give me a little more rope. Hold up a sec. Yep. Okay. We're all tangled up. We're good now. Second section is clear. There is nothing holding the first section down except for like, I don't even know. Like there's literally no support here.
I got down the first ladder rung and realized that the bottom of this 8-foot ladder was not hooked up to anything. It was essentially free floating from the top 2 nails that they used to hold it secure.
Keep it coming. You got tons of rope, so we're good.
Like, okay. Okay. I know what you're saying. And we have 3 You're guys up saying, here too. yeah, but,
Now you gotta assess if you can go down on your own.
I've got 20 feet. So toss the rope down.
Here, wait. You stay there. Hey, Spence. How confident are you? Because if we let this rope down,
I'm very confident.
we've got nothing else for you.
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
he's pulling it.
Yep. Here it comes.
Good.
I knew it was far. I knew it was deep. But as he's going down, his voice is becoming more muffled, and it's really causing the distance to sink in because it's harder and harder to hear to where the point where he has to stop, take his mask off. He couldn't project his voice through his mask and the distance he had traversed down.
The friction alone from that.
After I got to the bottom of the ladder, I had pulled the harness off the rope, got my lights out. I saw buckets, gloves. There were some old dynamite boxes that were full of rags. I wasn't sure what were in them, but they looked untouched. I didn't touch those, not knowing, and worked my way down the mine. I found core samplings from when they drilled it out to put dynamite in and see what was in the rock. And I found a bunch of dynamite blasting caps in the back of the mine.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. Jordy? Dude, that ladder, it's something else.
The first 2 sections,
First 2 sections are wrong.
just floating.
Something that came out of this trip, and it's been something I've been thinking about for a while, and there was a quote that I liked that said, "True beauty doesn't ask for attention. It's something that will be looked at regardless." And I think a lot of times beauty is something that has to be sought out as well and kind of fought for. While the mine isn't a setting sun over a lake, it's something that really was beautiful to be in. The hikes were beautiful, and then being in there was amazing. And it wasn't easy to get there. Not many people in their entire lives are gonna go and be able to do what we did. It's something that we had to fight for. Fight the temperatures, fight the conditions, and fight the mine. And I just really feel like that quote really sums it up of true beauty doesn't ask for attention. It didn't care that we were there. The mine didn't care. Death Valley didn't care, but we cared.